Okay, so obviously stress has a pretty, detrimental effect on our well-being. So basically, when our bodies are experiencing, the physiological things that happen in stressful situations, what happens is we get, different chemicals rushing through the body, and we often find that we get too much cortisol coming through our system. So our adrenals are working too hard. So what happens then when we're in this kind of adrenal state is that some of the neurotransmitters in our brain that cause more of our pleasurable kind of emotions, like dopamine and serotonin and things like that, tend to kind of be balanced out by this stress reaction. So therefore our body can't rest, recover and heal. So if it's always in that kind of flight and fight mode, that kind of acute stress mode, that means that the rest and digest stage, part of our neurology doesn't have time to basically recover from things like injury and basically heal and improve and get better. So it has widespread effects on our health. It can create headaches. We can get tension headaches. We can get a lot of muscle tightness, so a lot of kind of tightness in the upper shoulders is caused by stress. And there's an evolutionary reason for that. So basically, if you think about a dog or an animal that thinks it's under threat or that's in danger, what you'll often find is the hair on the back of its neck will stand up. So the same thing happens to us as well. When we think we're in danger, or when we have a perceived threat, the muscles on our upper traps get very, very tight. It's the same thing. And that's why we carry so much tension here. It's the same reason why we grind our teeth when we're stressed, because we're sharpening our teeth to make ourselves look more threatening. So all these stress responses happen in the body, and they can cause pain through the muscular system, headaches again through the muscular system. It can cause problems with digestion because your body's not kind of in that state of being able to rest and digest. Obviously it starts to slow down your metabolism and you can kind of get clogged up. It can basically affect all of your body systems, so it plays a role in diabetes and people not being able to lose weight as well. With too much cortisol, sometimes their ability to lose weight and their ability to get on top of their health is definitely affected. So yeah, there's a few different ways that stress can affect your well-being. Obviously sleep as well is a big one. If you can't sleep, you can't rest and you can't recover and you can't heal. So yeah, sleep is a big one. I did see a lady quite recently, I've been seeing for a while, and she was going through something at work where she basically had to fire someone. And this for her was a big deal. I mean, some people wouldn't find that so hard, but for this particular lady, being a more softer, gentle person, she was really, really uncomfortable with this, and she really was completely overwhelmed with this for weeks. And she was coming in with extremely tight shoulders, and she was getting migraines. She was grinding her teeth every night, so she was waking up with headaches every day, and she was very tight. So basically just constant tension here, constant tension in the neck, constant pain around the face, and constant headaches. And it was all emotional stress. It was all that, that physiological stress response feeding into the body and making those muscles tight. And I was certainly able to help her, but in the end, the only thing that fixed her was just getting the thing over and done with. And after that, she was a different person. When she was out of that kind of, that state of mind, when she kind of, she did what she had to do and she was able to move on with her life, she was 100% better.